This is exercise on bearing. I just give you only two. Find the bearing of 40 degree southeast. The second one, the bearing of a point A from a point B is 0.42. Calculate the bearing of P from A. So this is your exercise. Try it. So we are moving to next part of SS2 mathematics. So welcome to probability class. And what is probability? Probability is the likelihood that event will occur. Probability is the likelihood that event will occur. It means that we don't actually predict exactly what will happen. So likelihood means chances or chance that something will happen. It's not guaranteed, but under probability. And probability is rate from 0 to 1. Probability is rate from what? 0 to 1. From 0 to 1. So we don't have negative in probability, and we don't have 2, 3 in probability. The only thing we have in probability is from 0 to what? To 1. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, and 1.0. So we also have 0. So these are the only figures you will see in probability. Aside from this, it's no more probability, because probability is raised from 0 to 1. It's raised from 0 to 1. Now if you look at the board, when we rate anything from 6 to 1, it's likely that that thing will happen. It's likely that that thing will happen, but from 0 to 5, it's likely that that thing may not happen. It's likely that that thing may not happen. So now, before we move to start solving things, questions, and other things, or discussion on probability, there are basic definitions you need to know in probability. An example of it is what we have: sample. Is what we call what? Sample. And what is sample? A sample is a set of elements that represent all possible outcomes. Let me write it on the board for you. So a sample space, what is the meaning of sample space? A set whose elements represent all possible outcomes of an experiment, usually denoted by what? By X. So let's look at example, e.g. example 1. A single throw of a die. A single throw of a die. A single throw of a die. Now, this is our sample space. Now, when you cast or you throw a die, a die that we use to play Ludo has 6 faces. Now, when you throw it up, which face do you think it will give you? So we don't know, but let's assume that we throw it once, it gives us 1. We throw it again, it gives us 2. It gives us 3, 4, 5, 6. So it cannot give more than 1 to 6, because a single die contains 6 faces. Another example. Example 2. Tossing of a coin. The tossing of a coin. A coin has 2 faces, either head or tail. When you toss a coin, which face do you think it will give you? We assume it will give us head or give us tail. These are the basic things you need to understand in probability. These are the basic things you need to understand about probability. Example 3. The tossing of two coins. The tossing of two coins. Now, when you toss two coins, that means two coins has two faces, two heads, two tails. So when we throw it up, we assume it gives us head. We throw it again, it gives us head, tail. We throw it again, it gives us tail, head. You throw it again, it gives us tail. That's about sample space. Another one is events. Another one is what? Events. Events is any subset of the sample space. Event is any subset of the sample space. Event is a subset of sample space. So let's look at example under this. Example. This will be example 4. Example 4. Consider the experiment of tossing two coins. What is the event that head appears on the first coin? Okay, let's perform our experiment. So to perform a sample space, how many coins is involved? 2 coins. So when we cast the coins, we throw it up, maybe it will give us head. We throw it up again, it gives us head, tail. We throw it up again, it gives us tail, head. And we throw it again, it gives us tail. Now, what is the event that head appear first? The event that head appear first, where did the head appear first? We have this place and this. Is what? Head, and head, tail. Here, we are not solving for probability. If it is the probability that head appear first, it will now be 1, 2. This one is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will now be 2/4. Then it will now be 1/2. But we are not solving for probability yet. What we are doing is we are dividing those terms. So event is different from probability. So the next thing we want to look into is experiments. What is experiments? So experiments. This is the process through which outcomes are generated. So what we have been doing, if you look at what we did for sample space, we toss coins, we toss die. So everything we got, those head, tail held, and 1, 2 to 6, they are outcome of an experiment. They are what? Outcome of an experiment. So let's look at another term again. At least. At least is the given number or less. At least is the given number or less. If you need, that means from here, if you need 200 naira, when someone give you 1 naira, you are okay. That is at least given number or less. So this one is what? Less than. Why at least is the given number or more? If you need 200 naira and someone give you 199, they cannot solve your problem. But you need at least 200 or more. So that one is what? Greater than. So this comes to an end of some definitions about probability. So we are moving to next part. Thank you.